Hey everyone, so today I want to talk to you about something new that I just purchased recently. Wintertime, I find that my skin is really patchy, dry. It's not very consistent to the way it looks in the spring and summer, which that happens to a lot of people. And I have combination skin, so I get really oily like in the T-zone, in the chin, a little bit on the forehead, things like that. So I've tried different kinds of skincare. I've tried different kinds of powders, blotting papers, moisturizers, things like that. And I always get like dry through here, dry in here, but then I get like wet here, and then like in my nose area. So I decided to look around and see like what other things were out there. I had thought about trying a liquid foundation or a cream foundation, but all the foundations that people have recommended to me were like $40, $50. And I just felt like some of them were things that I had gone to Sephora and got a sample and tried, and I just wasn't, for the price of the foundation, I just wasn't impressed. I either felt they didn't have enough coverage, they looked too thick, they just felt so caked on, some of them. Some made my skin feel even more greasy. So I had looked around a little bit more, and I found a new, it's not really that new. I guess it's been on the market for a while, but it's new to me. And I actually first saw it on the doctor's TV, and they had done an episode about, beauty products and things like that are good for you, good for your skin, stuff like that. And this actually was on there, and so I did a little more research about it, and I just started using it. And I must say that even though I just started using it, really, really love it, and it's definitely going to be my go-to foundation for daily wear, at least for the winter, while my skin is extra dry, and it comes with everything you need. There was a great deal during the holidays, so I got extra money off. I had a coupon code, and I got an entire system for a little bit over $100, and I think it's an amazing system. For those of you that have never heard, it's called Luminess Air. Looks like this. And it's an airbrush cosmetics starter set. Excuse me. And it's a box like this is what it comes with. And this is just some of the products. And I'll go through the entire thing. But this is what it comes in. It's a silver case. And then you open it up, and it's got like the airbrush right here, and then the airbrush system right here. And you plug it in, and that's how it works and things like that. There's a little on-off button you press. And then here's the actual airbrush itself. It's really, really nice, and you hold it like a pen, and you just, spray it on in circular motions, things like that. But I'll go through the products that come with it in the starter set because it's an amazing deal. So you actually get the this silver case, which I showed you, and it shows the on-off button right here. You plug it in. So then inside is the airbrush system, the airbrush, and then in here is where you can put some of your cosmetics that come with it. You also get the airbrush cleaning bottle, and you fill this with a third with water and then 2/3 with isopropyl alcohol. And then you take that, and when you're done using your airbrush, you put some in here, and then you put it on full throttle, and it cleans out the airbrush. So you get an empty bottle, and then, excuse me, there's different types of skin. There's fair complexion, there's medium, or fair to light, and then there's medium, and then there's dark, and then I think there's dark something or other. I think there's 4 different sets. I decided to pick the fair and light skin because I'm very, very pale, so I felt that would be the best combination. So with the fair and the light set, they give you 4 different foundation colors, and these are the ones that I got. Oops. This is actually hold on one sec. These are the 4 colors that I got. And they're all different. And I got shade 2, which is this one. And it's going to be hard to see it on camera. And then I got shade 3, 4, and 5. So these are 3, 4, and 5. And they're all just slightly a little bit darker. And what I thought I would do is I thought I would do a dot of each. So that's 2. Which you can barely see. I apologize. You're barely going to be able to see it on my skin. Because it 2 blends in really good with my skin. Shade 4. And shade 4 and 5 are just absolutely too dark for me. I'm actually considering calling up their customer service on Monday and switching out to the lighter ones. Because I actually think I got the medium set. Okay. So here they are. Which this is the darkest, which is 5, 4, 3, and 2 is down here, which you can barely see because it blends in with my skin. So again, those are the shades. And I apologize if you can't really see them that well. There you go, a little better. Okay, so you get 4 different shades of foundation, and then you also get a blush, and the blush they sent me was Tulip, which is this really pretty color. And I also got the Brightening Glow, which is an airbrush glow. It's a Luminess airbrush glow. And then I also got a bronzer, and this one doesn't, it just says a metallic series bronzer, but it doesn't have like a color or anything like that. It's real pretty, like bronzy color. And then I also got the Moist Primer, which looks like that. And last but not least, I got a Boost It, which is an instant complexion booster. And it looks like that. And basically what the Boost It does is you put a couple drops of this in the airbrush, you spray it all over your face, and it's supposed to give your face like a fresh, natural, like glowy texture. And then you would put on the primer. And then after the primer, you would apply your foundation, which right now I'm a mix between shade 2 and shade 3. I actually mix both because I feel like shade 2 goes really well with my skin tone, but shade 3 gives me just a little bit more color so I don't look so washed out. So I've been mixing the two. And I'm trying to decide if I like them enough to keep these shades or if I think I should call and get some different shades, because they will send you different shades if you feel like they're too light or too dark. So then you put these on, and like I said, I mix them, so I do 4 drops of each. You got to shake these up really good. They have little beads in them. You shake them up really good. And then I put 4 drops of each, which is 8 drops, into the gun, the little airbrush. And then I start out, when you watch the DVD, you start out here on the side, and you go cheeks, chin, neck, and then you swirl up, do your forehead, and then you do your nose last. Once I do one pass of my entire face, I let it dry for about 5 to 10 seconds, and then I go back again, do another set with 4 to 8 drops of this, and then I let it dry for another 5 to 10 seconds, and then I do a third pass if I want full coverage. One pass they consider very light coverage, so it's like a tinted moisturizer kind of thing. 2 is medium coverage, and 3 is full coverage. So I have full coverage on today, and then once I finish my foundation, I applied the Tulip blush, and then I applied the Brightening Glow. So I did the highlight and the blush. Now, I didn't do any bronzer today. I feel like bronzer on me makes me look very Oompa Loompa-ish, and I know that this bronzer is not Oompa Loompa-ish at all. Actually, I'll do a little swatch to show you. It's very, very pretty. And you actually kind of can't even, I don't even know if you can see it. It's right here. You can see it a little bit. You can see there's like a little bit of a glow, but there's not a lot. It's right here. But, so it's a gorgeous bronzer. It's not orangey. It's very bronzy. Like, it's very more on the chocolate side of a bronzer. The only thing is, on my face, because it is so pale, I have to really be so light-handed with a bronzer. That's why I don't use one, because unless it's a special occasion. So for my wedding, which is the whole reason why I started and purchased this set, I may do some bronzer, but in the meantime, I'm just trying it out and working with it, so I didn't put any on. But So I did that. I didn't put any bronzer on it, but I did put everything else on. And I don't know if you can see it really well, but it's very, very airbrushed and flawless and beautiful. And it hides everything, all your imperfections, and you can build the coverage to what works for you. I had a huge breakout down here, a big cluster of pimples here. I had a huge cluster of pimples on my side cheek, which you can't see any of it. And I also had a breakout right here on where my capillaries are. It was horrible. My wedding is in 1 week, and the stress, obviously, of that coming up is overwhelming. And with working full time and doing a whole bunch of other things, I've been just breaking out left and right. So I needed something that I could build and make full coverage without feeling like makeup. And this stuff is amazing because it sits on your skin, on the top layer of your skin. It doesn't go deep into your pores. It doesn't cause breakouts. There's no fillers, chemicals, parabens, anything in these actual foundations. So they're really amazing, and there's nothing else like it. I've never tried anything else like it. I did try the Temp 2. For those of you who like go to Sephora and things like that, I did try the Temp 2 about 2.5 years ago, or 2 years ago when it first came out, and I must say I was unimpressed with it. It didn't work very well. I blew through the little pods real easily. I felt like it was cakey. You felt it on your face. It was cheaply made. It was plastic. This is a metal airbrush. It's very heavy. It's very weighty. It works amazing. There's 3 different little notches on this for a little bit, medium, and then heavy. And the only time you pull it back full throttle, as I call it, is when you're cleaning out the airbrush. You have to hold it 6 to 8 inches away from your face, and you just circular motions all over your face, and it just gives a beautiful, flawless finish. And when I'm saying, like, I am by no means a makeup guru. I'm not a makeup artist. I am a cosmetologist by trade, but I don't do makeup on a daily basis on other people. I do makeup on myself, and that's it. That's all I know. And sometimes I don't even think I'm that great at it on myself. I think I could definitely use some practice. But this system is so easy to use. It's so forgiving. And like I said, it's buildable. And I apologize again for the crappy lighting that you might not be able to tell that it is an airbrush look and it looks really flawless compared to what I normally look like with makeup on. But I'm hoping to change up the lighting in here, and I'm going to do a tutorial on my everyday foundation routine with the Luminess Air system. I'm going to probably put that up within the next 1 week. Like I said, my wedding's next weekend, so I'm going to try this week while I'm practicing my wedding look. I'm going to try and do a tutorial on the everyday foundation routine with the Luminess so that you guys can all see how easy it is, how forgiving, and how amazing it makes your face look. Also, it's very, very affordable. I thought it was going to cost me lots and lots of money. They had a sale. It was $199 for the entire kit with everything, and then I had a coupon code, and I ended up getting the entire system, free shipping. It was $140, and it's amazing. And I know it sounds like a lot, but if you think about how much you spend on foundations, this will easily, all the makeup that I got and all the foundation colors and choices easily will last me 6 months. I know they say it's a 2-month supply, but you have to use very little. I think I used 6 drops. And then I built it 3 different layers. So I might have used maybe 12 drops total. And I'll tell you right now, that's not a lot. I mean, even though these bottles look small, that's not a lot. So I might buy some more as backup once I get going. But even if you buy it every 3 months, it's $29 for the replacement for just the foundations. So I don't think that's a lot at all. Like, even if you're spending, say, for initially you're paying $149 for the set, and then you buy another $30 in foundation 3 months down the road, you've spent a total maybe of $175, and it lasts you 6 months. Like, I don't think that's a lot at all. Because you also have the airbrush system. So I'm really glad to show you this. I apologize again for the lighting. I am going to be trying to fix the lighting so I can do a tutorial for you guys. But any questions or comments, or if you use Luminess Air yourself, or you've used it or know somebody, leave them down below, and I will try and get to that by the end of this coming week. Today is December 31st, so Happy New Year to everybody, and I will see you guys all in the next video, and have a great day. Bye!